Hello, Gloria Brooks here with Nature Glow's eScience. How to liberate your homeschool with math. So I haven't done this yet. This is interesting and different. Previously, I think I've done how to liberate your homeschool math. But how can math be used to liberate your homeschool, and what in the world do I even mean by that? So back in 2003, I was a struggling, burned out elementary teacher. I had deep dived into some really creative ways of creating my own curriculum using science-based stories, but I didn't really do much with integrating math with it. And then further back in, it was the summer of 1997 when I first discovered what I consider the living math through a Time Life hardback book that introduced nature's numbers and patterns. And but I couldn't find very much research. And it wasn't until 2003 that Don Tolman came to our school that I was working at, where I was burning out pretty quickly after 7 years of being in education. He came and reintroduced me to nature's numbers, patterns, and shapes. And by that time, the internet had actually had an explosion of information. I had completely forgotten about what I now call math art, math connections with real life and real life experience, and especially the wonder of mathematics found in the natural world. So when he reintroduced that to me, I ended up going on a 7-year exploration with camera in hand, notebook in hand, and went outdoors. I guess you could say it was like my back to nature for me in my personal life. And I just started documenting all the places that I saw the beautiful geometrics found in, like the spiral turns of sunflower heads and daisy seed heads and pine cones. And I was just really mesmerized by the beauty. I mean, I've always had an interest in studying plants and animals and rocks and minerals, and just love studying the natural world, which we are also a part of, very much so, very much intertwined with. But this time, this was really different. It was like this reawakening, this awakening. So I carefully documented my work. I took beautiful photographs of nature's numbers and patterns. Then I brought it into my classroom, and my kids and my students and I just really got such a kick out of it. And I started to get them outdoors, looking for nature's numbers and patterns, and integrating art and literature and history, and it became like this rich and full curriculum. And it was exactly just the perfect renaissance for me at that time period, and then just sharing it with my students. And I think one of the keys was getting outdoors. We're part of a digital society now, digital rich. This is the wave of humanity right now, is the digital world and technology. It's really taken over our life, especially now with the pandemic. It's like the main way that people keep in touch with each other now. But getting outdoors and into nature and connecting with, the fresh air, the sunshine, which we absolutely need for our physical health and our mental well-being, and letting our bare skin touch the earth, taking our shoes off. Kind of tough to do that in the winter. I'm in Southern California here, so there's no excuse for me. So how can math liberate your homeschool? Just getting outdoors and connecting with the natural world and noticing the math that's all around you, and not being afraid to step away from the textbooks. even if you just start off with supplementing living math with the curriculum that you currently use. It took me years to pull myself away from and realize, you know what? We don't even need math curriculum. Like, we can just totally be liberated from that and do game schooling. Like, just for every math concept, there's a game out there. You know, you can get free games on Teachers Pay Teachers and just play card games every day with your kids to get those concepts. And then there are unschoolers that, you know, are just masterful. Well, maybe not masterful, but they just truly believe in their kids to get what they need in life. And they just completely let go of math curriculum. But the parents are so involved with their kids' education and just really hyper observant and make sure that their kids get the resources that they need, you know, the art supplies, the books, the games, you know, the video games, whatever it is that their children are passionate learning and doing. The parents are right there, you know, giving them the resources or getting the resources or creating the resources. So unschooling is actually probably more work than, you know, curriculum based, because, you know, it's real life learning, and it can, you know, depending on what your child is interested in, it can be costly as well, depending on what they want, what they're passionate about, what they're, you know. So it's like their hobbies become their learning, you know, instead of just hobbies, or hobbies we think of as things that that we do when we have spare time. So with unschoolers, hobbies are like, you know, the full-time focus, because that's what the child really wants to do. And then it ends up equipping them for what they end up doing in adulthood, better than sticking them through a 12-year curriculum that they hate, and most of which they're not going to use in their adult life, you know, complete, you know, a mostly waste of time, you know. So math can liberate your homeschool by just seeing it everywhere around you, from the chair that you're sitting on right now watching this video, to the artwork that your kids love. You know, just, it can be such a freeing and beautiful thing, instead of this thing that we feel straitjacketed to, like to get through a curriculum that we hate, you know, that the kids and the parents hate. All right, so food for thought for you there. I am going to be coming out with releasing my new guide called Math Learning Secrets. That will be coming out probably after Christmas. I was hoping to release it the week of Christmas, but I don't think that's good timing, actually, because people are just really hyper focused on the holidays. So I'm going to release it very early January or sometime after Christmas. All right. I know that's like really obscure, but I will definitely let you know when I release it. So if you want to hear about Math Learning Secrets, so what is Math Learning Secrets? It is, I hope this is still recording. Okay. It is my secret recipe, my 5-step recipe, 5 pillars, 5 secrets methodology for teaching you homeschool parents how to allow math to liberate your homeschool, starting with a science and math backbone, pulling in your other subjects. One of my greatest tools for my learning methods is unit studies, and I've created a really sweet, easy, free unit study planner. So if you click the link with this post, you can grab that. So you have that. That will also put you on my email wait list, so that you will be the first to hear when I release Math Learning Secrets. So go ahead and grab that free unit study and get on my wait list. And I will be giving away some super incredible bonuses with that release. Some amazing tools that you'll be able to implement this guide into your homeschool. All right, so hit subscribe here on YouTube, give me a thumbs up, and scroll on down, leave a comment, and give me your thoughts about this post today. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching.